Morning. Hey everyone, welcome to the Blue Gamer Bluecast Morning Show. I'm your host, Adam Blue, 30 plus year video game enthusiast and industry analyst. And today, for September 19th, 2025, I'll run through the latest gaming news, what I've been playing, etc. Hope everyone's been having a good day. Interesting. I might have not played any video games yesterday. True story. Let's see if that's actually true. Yeah, September 17th. Yeah, it was the last. So, yeah, and that happens every once in a while. And I like to just sit and reflect on it for a second, right? Because as much as I love playing video games, my favorite thing, there are those days where I'm just not playing. It's a mix of things. There's not one like single game right now that's caught my attention, And it's funny, we could see what falls off. Split Fiction, wife and I didn't have time to play yesterday or the day before. In fact, she was even talking to me yesterday, like, we hadn't played. And I was like, yeah, we'll get to it. Let's see. Yeah, and then Odin Sphere, yeah, because I had beat with the first character, so I'm just kind of, yeah, it's interesting how that works. There's other things I could be playing, but every once in a while you want like a little break, from it all. Well, hey, Ultronymous, Jim Killix, good to see you guys. What? Okay, so I guess I'll jump into this other part I think is very odd, and that is when you feel nostalgia for games. Everyone does that, but there's different periods of time where certain games might have an effect on you, nostalgic like. It was interesting because I came across, and I think I have it here, Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z. So this came out in 2014. But I got some random memory fragments that felt nostalgic of me playing this when it came out, and I was like, wow, I would like to go back and play it. And it's on Steam. But when I was looking up, my progress in it, I had played so much on the 360. It's like maybe I should, I have my 360 hooked up in the living room. Maybe I should just try to acquire a disc and just continue to beat it that way. Because it says I got to mission 5, according to this. But since it's been since 2014, over 10 years, do I just start over again? And because I can get it for a low cost on Steam, should I just then get the PC version, not have to worry about the 360? You know what I mean? I almost feel like it's been long enough where I might as well grab but it's different. It's like, do I finish it for the sake of it? Oh, I've already started it. Let me just finish it. Or do I'm like, well, I want to finish it and finish it properly. Let me just buy it again on the modern machine I would play it on. Curious what you guys think. Let me know. But then I guess I was riding that wavelength because then some other nostalgia game bubbled up during the same time, and that is Fuse. I don't know if you guys remember this, although I thought I played it way more than it's showing here. This was another 2014 game on the PS3 and 360, and it was made by Insomniac, the Spider-Man people, right? Yeah, and it was a pretty fun game. It was an interesting time because, wait, when did the Xbox One come out? Xbox One release. That would make sense. So if that was that year prior, I think the reason those two games I just never finished was because we had the new consoles, right? Like, yeah. And I remember me and my brother, I had been married by that time, but I just remember me and my brother trying to get the consoles. That was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool time. Even when the latest, like the PS5 came out, my brother had pre-ordered it, but decided he didn't want it. So then I got that pre. So it's cool how that works out. But anyway, just to go back real quick, this is, or maybe I'm getting ahead of myself because I was just talking about Kid Chameleon and I started that. Although that I should be able to do quickly. But I do find when I want to keep these games in my back pocket for when I'm sitting there like, hey, what game should I play? and I've got Ninja Gaiden Z to go and finish. Ninja Gaiden 4 is coming out this year. Anyway, it was kind of cool. It's weird to kind of reflect on a nostalgia that, like, I don't feel like it would be nostalgia, but as I'm aging, I feel like I'm going into different eras of nostalgia. Like, have I used up the juice of my kid time living with parents nostalgia? You know, now that I'm in my 40s, what becomes nostalgia for me now? Is it going to be more, I guess, when I first got married? You know, it's kind of interesting to think about that. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay. So there's that, but I think that really just leads to, when it comes to what I've been playing, there is really not much to talk about. So there's that. Real quick, we've got Ultronomus in the chat, but also, does it do it right or does it cut it off? Oh, it seems to expand it on the screen. Yeah. Playing Marvel Rivals. This is a game I had not played, you know, just because I was like, it's going to be another one of those games, but I know Ultronomus is usually into these different types of games, and what was funny was, and I think this is what's amazing, is that they had announced that they're going to have this on PS4. Because a lot of other companies had decided, hey, we're not going to do PS4 games anymore. We're going to stop development on PS4, whatever. I think Genshin Impact, I think, was one. And so, or Genshin, yeah, that was called, I forget. Anyway, so it's just so cool that they put Marvel Rivals back on PS4. It gives Ultronomus a chance to play it. So check out his channel if you haven't before. He's got some gameplay up on there. Ultronomus, very easy to find. You just search his name and it'll show up. Anyway, I'm just keeping this in the back of my mind. One day I might jump into Rivals, because on his Patreon, so if you guys are interested, there's that element to it too. He was talking about, I guess, training with someone for the new Blade character. So that's a way to get me into Marvel Rivals. Is how fun is it going to be to play as Blade? Is it going to feel like how I feel about Blade, the essence of Blade? So anyway, and then also Ultronomus actually had reached out, because on this channel I had played the demo of Gigasword. It's a Metroidvania, kind of a 8-bit, 16-bit hybrid. It's pretty cool. But what was interesting was it was originally going to be released on PC October 2nd, okay? And they just announced that they're going to delay it to November 13th, which isn't too much further away. But why is it being delayed? It sounds like it's because they're putting it on console now. So I'm wondering if this is true. The demo came out on PC. It was announced for PC. People liked it enough. They're like, hey, let's then port it to console. Do you think they really could have ported it on console that quick? And the reason I bring this up is because we see things like Bandai Namco and their Destiny, the Gundam Destiny Battle Remaster that came out, and that was only Switch and PC. So it's like, well, if a little indie developer is like, well, we're going to put our game on every platform, I find it curious sometimes why companies aren't doing that. And I think it only hurts the game, because who talks about Gundam Seed Battle Remastered? No one. No one talks, except for Gundam fans that already beat it back in May. Anyway, so I find this interesting. This makes me a little more intrigued about Gigasword. Oh yeah, Ultronomus, you're always helping me out, like connect dots, gaps, because since I'm not playing on PS4 Marvel Rivals, I wouldn't know about that stuff. And then the Gigasword, I didn't even come across this. So yeah, I appreciate that. Anyway, if you guys don't remember, Gigasword is like a cool, like 8-bit, 16-bit style. It's like 8-bit pixel with 16-bit colors. And yeah, okay, there's some live action developer stuff in here, but it's, there's like no action. Okay. Let's move on. We did that. Break Arts 3, guys. Break Arts 3 is out. It only has 3 user reviews. To be honest, I was even thinking of grabbing it to play for our stream. And, because I initially had it. It's got cool music. Is that right? I initially had it on the wish list. I was like, okay, more information will come out about it. It looks like it's racing, but shooting with mechs. Anyway, very interesting. 3 user reviews, not much more information came out. It seems like this was just a small release, but it is Playism, which has a ton of games. So I wonder how much of it is. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Is this on my wish list? Or did I take it off because, anyway, I don't want to get distracted. Yeah, there's a lot of cool games that this company has been publishing, but this doesn't seem to have. That looked like that could have been an action RPG. So I don't know. I'm probably not going to pick this up until I hear something about it. And there's not a demo. I think if there was a demo, maybe I would try it that way. And that's the thing. It's not that expensive. This is only $16. It's on sale for $16, $17.99 normally. So it's almost like, what? That price is pretty good for how it looks in general, even if you're just running around with a mech and there's not much more to it, because you can customize your mech and race. Again, this would be good if it had a demo. Okay. I think, this was the video that I found where it's just showing you kind of racing and then eventually shooting. It's just odd. It doesn't seem like there's much going on. It just has some really cool, trippy graphics. It looks like they're just trying to make it cool looking. It's like Armored Core-like in terms of the way the mech looks, the graphical effects around it, the controls. But you see how there's not much going on? And I don't know, again, is this just a training stage or something? But it's just I look at this and I'm like, okay. Let me skip ahead. It looks like there's some shooting. I love the way it looks, like this open world grassy field with the blue sky. But, and this is not a bad thing, it seems like it's just racing. And then shoot. Again, not a bad thing. It reminded me of paying $10 or $15 for that Fast Fusion on Switch 2, but that to me could be a $50 game, $40 game. And this at this price, it's like I'm not seeing it. So let's see. It reminds me of IGPX. Oh, I don't know if I know what that is. Oh, okay. Toonami. Wow. Okay. What? This looks cool.
In the year 2038.
Oh, that voice.
With human pilots battle in the ultimate sporting event, the Immortal Grand
Okay, this looks completely awesome.
An amateur team.
How have I never heard? Well, I guess because anime is a more recent thing. So when did this come out? 2005. That's probably another reason. I was totally out of the loop on this stuff in 2005. You know what? Okay. I got to adjust that, but too late for that. It was Toonami's original anime. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to have to check this out sometime. Okay. So what we're going to get to is actually pretty interesting, guys. If you remember yesterday, and let me lower this. I was talking about this game, My Child of Ages. We're going to try it. It looks like a Breath of the Wild like, but it's cheaper, so it could be a quicker play. I could be wrong. This could be horrible, but we're going to try it out together. And all right, by Chubby Pixel, My Child of Ages. Again, looks like there's a lot here that looks like other games that have already come out, like Chia. There's Immortals stuff going on, but let's first look at graphics. I'm not going to mess with this. Interesting, 145. But My monitor only goes to 144, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay. There's that. Let's invert wide because I like to do stuff like that. Okay. Let's start. Now, I'm gonna be disappointed if this happens to be like very like narrative heavy where it's just a story. Oh, what's up? Turn it down a tad. You got it. You got it. Okay. Let me know how that is. Okay. So it does have story. It was talking about some laws governing early home parents. Blah blah blah. Oh. Oh, I thought that was like a Star Wars ship. Always impossible for man to control it, except through memories and dreams. Okay. I'm gonna skip for now, but just to get into some of the gameplay. And I wonder how much it's gonna be like a Link to the Past, maybe. That's kind of the play on it. I like the way this looks. Questions, the answers to the questions of the future lie in the past. I kind of like that way about it. Oh, okay. Movement is really cool. There's it has some weight to it, but it's also very snappy. Let's open this up. Grandpa always used to read me the stories told in these books. Oh, okay. Let's close that. All right. Yeah, this is very Zelda-like. I mean, in the way of like, you know, waking up in a house or something, and then it's like, okay, I wonder if I can eat the bread. Nope, but there's. That's funny. The grass when I jumped. That seems to be just that spot. Okay. Oh, that's a interesting jump. So yeah, if I jump, but I can like turn in the air. So yeah, there could be a lot of cool physics and momentum with this. Good morning, my little one. Good morning, my little one. Did you have sweet... Okay, that's like Yoda. So I'm going to stop. I'm preparing some cheese for breakfast, but the firewood is almost running out. Could you go outside and gather some? It's always good to have some on hand. Collect 10 sticks. Okay, well, nice. Cool. I kind of messed up the camera trying to do something cinematic. Okay, so... Wait, use to light a fire and cook various dishes. Okay. Again, simple visuals, but it's clean, it's cheery. It's pretty nice. Cool. That was kind of interesting. That was cool because when I walked up to this, it's like you could walk over low objects. Which, you know how some games do that where it's like an invisible wall on just a low-hanging object? So, you know, there's a lot of interesting things going on here that I think can make this a unique game. Considering even the way it looks on the surface, you could be all this, you know, might look a little on the goofier end, but no, it's... there's something going on here, even this early. Okay, there's like a note in a telescope. Let's see. Kai, yesterday I saw the swallow on the branch again. I named it Kai. Okay, Grandpa says it might build its nest here. I'll leave some twigs for it. Nice if it stayed here all year round. Sometimes I wonder if Grandpa's right. And there are no other places to go beyond the sea. That's a cool little I guess, story universe tidbit. But then where does Kai go when it flies away? Okay. Let's keep walking around here. Find some more sticks. We've got some goats. How far out should I be going? Oh, that's neat. I wonder if that's something for later. Oh, yeah. Arcane seeds. So, what did I press? B on that? Jump and... I don't know exactly what I did, but... Wow, this looks cool. It looks like there's stuff underwater. Not sure if that means you can actually go underwater. I love the draw distance. I think that's what helps with the graphics being the way they are. Man, there's so much going on. One, there's these tombstones. I shouldn't step on the grave, but... Always thinking of you. Dear Mom and Dad, I write to you sitting at our table with the window open. Tonight the sky is particularly bright. I remember when I was little, when we lay on the grass in the evening, the stars were barely visible. I wonder if the sky you and Dad looked at... Wait, I wonder if the sky you and Dad looked at before the war was as bright. This year Mai will be 4 years old, and I've decided to repair the treehouse you built for me. I'm sure she will like it. I found Dad's old telescope, and I will place it in the corner facing the sea. It seems impossible, but even after all these years, I still expect to see Dad coming home up the path and sitting next to you on the swing. Oh, that's... I don't like the sad stuff, to be honest. You know, the little... And it's fake, because it's a video game. Okay, so I pressed B. I guess B is the button to grab things, maybe? Yeah. So B is... Although I have to get sticks. Oh, wow. Something to run fast? That's pretty smart. Let's check my inventory. 5 sticks. I feel like I should be able to find some more up here, maybe. Ah, there we go. Some more, Oh, it's like a little push. Interesting, but I still have... Okay. I will figure out these controls, but I do like how interesting they are and very, like, momentum-based. Okay, can't do anything with those apples. Mushrooms. Okay. Alright, let's get some more sticks. I know, I know. Okay, there's a squirrel. Stick. I see one up here too. Place to get some water. Okay, that time I just jumped on it and didn't press a button, so there's a lot to this. All right, I got to be close, right? 8. Cool. Okay, come on. How many was that? 9. One more. Should be around here somewhere. Its properties increase my speed on blue flower pods when I wear them. Okay, I guess that's something that will happen later. Okay, one more stick. I don't want to go too far if I don't... Oh, did I see... Oh, that's just a reflection of the water. Okay. Let me start heading on the way back and seeing if I run into another stick. Oh, right there. And there's even another one. Oh, time for breakfast. Okay, collect 10 sticks, start a fire. All right, so I guess that's what we're going to be doing. All right. Hey. Thank you. Now let's prepare some cheese. Sorry for being so busy lately. I'm still trying to decipher all these old books and letters. They might tell us something about the events that changed our world. Wasn't there a game I was playing last year that was kind of like this? It was like an open world game and... Uh-oh. And like something had happened in the past. So earthquakes. They scared the goats. Okay, I gotta go get some goats. Oh, okay. That's cool. And that game Herdling just came out. Which looked pretty interesting. I was watching it on Victor Lucas's... Wait. Why go that way? Okay, is this a trick? I don't know. Do I go forward? I feel like I'm supposed to do this. I haven't even checked the other goats that was behind. I'm just really fascinated by this dude. What? Huh. I don't know. Interesting. So some things you could break, I guess the brown rocks. Okay. Now to get back, you can throw the seed by holding down the X button. Oh. Press X to put near a puddle? Oh. You can throw seeds by holding down X. Oh, okay. Let's do that again. Oh, okay. Here we go. Teaching me tools of the game. It's very interesting, and I like that it's unconventional, just like some of how it works. Now, what do I do with this? I'm going to increase your speed while you catch them. Another one. And I'm really curious where this is gonna go. Does this go forever? Okay. Oh, a whole other underground place with some very Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom like stuff going on. Okay. Where am I? I wonder if Grandpa knows this place. It's pretty cool. I was supposed to just get goats, and then I just kind of stumbled out into all this. Damn, some people shape. Wearing them allows me to jump slightly higher. Okay, so here we go. Let's look at this. Okay, does that mean it's equipped? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Nice. You gotta say very Breath of the Wild like. I'm digging this. Alright. And I will have to stop soon, so I don't know. Okay, so we gotta do some puzzles. I don't know if I can jump that high. No. Alright, so I'll go over here. Okay. There's another one. Whistle. Ooh, I like that music. What's been going on down here? Oh, what the? So it has like... Let's see. Okay. I think I see what's going on. Okay. All right. Pick it up. There we go. Oh my god, the spiders are like, I'm gonna get you. Okay. So yeah, place that down there, and at least it's foot. Oh, let me get this before. And there's stuff up there too. But maybe I'll come back later. It's like one of the things. Do I actually come back to this later? Is there something I could do to get up there? I don't know. Let's. All right, I do have to end my time here, so let's see if I can get to a. Excuse me. I don't know if this game has a save point or I save manually, but. So far, what I'm liking is, I was afraid that there would be a lack of combat in some sort of way, but another big spider. But the actions that you take here have very much, Zelda-like puzzles to them. Okay, I just went to menu. It didn't say anything about my game being saved or not. Let's see what happens if I hit continue. Oh, okay. So I guess it's at the start of the dungeon. Start of the dungeon, guys. This was a dungeon. This is very, very much like a Zelda game. I'm like, I haven't been doing combat yet, but I'm sure combat's going to come up because we saw the spider appear and the little typical like icon of like locking on to an enemy appeared. So my Child of Ages. This is promising. All right, also, thanks for watching. That's it for this week's Blue Gamer Bluecast morning show. I'll be back, or this week, as in the end of the week, But I'll be back Monday with some more. Might even stream some games over the weekend. It depends if I got some time to do that. But until next time, all have a good one. See y'all.